Chair rotation to decide which member nation gets to chair the G20 leaders meeting for a given year. All members except the European Union are assigned to one of five different groupings, with all but one group having four members, the other having three. Nations from the same region are placed in the same group except Group First and Group Two. All countries within a group are eligible to take over the T20 presidency will it is chair their group's turn. Therefore, the states within the country assumes the presidency starting from 1st December until 30 November. This system has been in place since 2010 when South Korea, which is in Group 5, held the G20 chair. Organization the G20 operates without a permanent secretariat or a staff. The group chair rotates annually among the members and is selected from a different regional grouping of the countries. The incumbent chair establishes a temporary secretariat for the duration of its term, which coordinates the group's works and organizes its meeting. The 2018 chair was Argentina, which hosted the 2018 summit in Buenos Aires. The 2019 chair was Japan, which hosted the 2019 G20 Osaka summit. The current chair of its Saudi Arabia 2020, which will hosted the 2020 G20 Riyadh summit. The 2021 summit will be held in Italy. Proposed permanent secretariat. In 2010, presidents of the France, Nicolas Sarkozy, proposed the establishment of the permanent G20 secretariat. Similarly to the United Nations, Seoul and Paris were suggested as the possible locations for its headquarters. Brazil and China supported the establishment of a secretariat, while Italy and Japan expressed opposition to the proposal. South Korea proposed a cyber secretariat as an alternative. It has been argued that the G20 has been using the OECD as a secretariat. List of members. As of 2017, there are G20 members of the grouping: Argentina, Australia, Brazil, Canada, China, and European Union, France, Germany, India, Indonesia, Italy, Japan, Mexico, Russia, Saudi Arabia, South America, South Korea, Turkey, the United States Kingdom, and the United States. Spain is a permanent guest invitee. Representatives includes at the leaders summits the leaders of the G19 countries and the European Union, and at the ministerial level meetings the finance minister and the central bank governors of the 19 countries and the European Union. In addition, each year the G20 guest includes Spain, the chair of Asian and two African countries, and a country invited by the presidency, usually from its own region. The first of the table below listed the member of the entities and their heads of the government, finance minister, and the central bank governors. The second table lists relevant secretariats such as the population and GDP figures for each member, as well as the detailed membership of the other international organizations such as the G7, BRICS, and the MICTA, and total GDP figures out given in millions of the US dollars. In a forum such as G20, it is particularly important for the number of the countries involved to be restricted and fixed to ensure the effectiveness and continuity of its activity. There are no formal criteria for G20 membership, and the composition of the groups has remained unchanged since it was established. In view of the objectives of G20, it was considered important that the countries and the region of systematic significance for the international financial system be included. Aspects such as the geographical balance and the population representation also played a major part. All 19 member nations are among the top 22 economies as measured in GDP and nominal prices in a list published by the International Monetary Fund for 2018. Not represented by the membership in the G20 are Switzerland, Taiwan, Thailand, Norway, United Arab Emirates, Iran, Nigeria, even though they rank higher than some members: the Netherlands, Sweden, Poland, Belgium, Australia, and the including only as a part of the EU and not independently. Spain is a permanent guest invitee. When the country's GDP is measured at a purchasing power parity rates, all 19 members are among the top 30 in the world for the year of 2017 according to the IMF. Iran, Thailand, Egypt, Taiwan, Nigeria, Pakistan, Malaysia, and Philippines are not G20 members, while Poland and the Netherlands are only including by the virtue of being European Union member, and Spain is a permanent guest invitee. However, in the list of every GDP calculated for the year since the growth and creation at both nominal and PPP rates, only Spain, the Netherlands, Nigeria, Poland, Taiwan, Iran, Thailand appear above any G20 members in both lists simultaneously. Spain, being the 14th largest economy in the world and 5th in the European Union in terms of nominal GDP, has been a permanent guest of the organization, and the Spain government policy is to not request official membership. A Spanish delegation has been invited to and has attended every G20 heads of state summit since the G20 inceptions.